Fiery scenes are expected tonight in the tiny Eyre Peninsula town of Kimba at a federal government information session about potential plans for a nuclear waste dump in the area. Alice Monfries joins us now live from Kimba. Alice, what's the community there most concerned about?
Well, Kate, this is a very divisive topic for locals, and many are very angry and emotional about the prospect of a nuclear waste dump possibly being built here near Kimba. Now, the federal government has shortlisted 6 sites around the country to store Australia's radioactive waste. 2 of them are right here close to Kimba, and there's a 3rd South Australian site just north of Port Augusta. The federal government says it needs a facility to store low and intermediate level nuclear waste that's accumulated around the country, and it's offering a $10 million sweetener to the community that's chosen. But hundreds of locals here in Kimba are fighting to make sure the facility isn't built here. Their biggest concern is an economic fallout from the stigma attached to a nuclear dump on their farming land and their own health and well-being.
There's a lot of tension in the community. Everyone's quite stressed at the thought of a radioactive waste dump being placed in Kimba.
Our community is a great community and it is getting ripped apart by this poor process the government's inflicting on us.
We think that locations have a lot of potential. They're close to a good community that can support the facility. The facility in turn can support the community through jobs and benefits.
Now, last night, locals attended a separate meeting in Port Lincoln to hear findings from South Australia's Royal Commission into the nuclear fuel cycle, and several hundred are expected here tonight to this information session in just under an hour. And the federal government wants to have a decision on the location for the dump by the end of the year.